Hi guys, Alex here. Welcome back to Girl Talk. I've got a little bit of mess and a little bit of drama today for you guys. Welcome to the breakup episode. Yes, today we're going to be discussing all about the breakup between Foodie Beauty and Natter. All of this drama that went down yesterday, which culminated in them calling it quits, with both of them giving their own side to the story. Today, we're going to go ahead and talk about both sides of the story, as well as give my opinion on what is going down. Let's just get right into it. I mean, shall we? All right, you guys, the first thing I wanted to talk about is what everybody is talking about in the community, and that is that Chantal and Natter have broken up, and this time it's for real. Yes, this all started out just yesterday. She was in her car, and you could tell that she was visibly upset. She was freaking out. You could tell that they had just broken up or something bad had happened.
It's like, maybe I shouldn't go live until I feel a bit better, but I haven't been feeling better, and I know you guys are worried about me, so I wanted to just come on and have coffee with you.
She has told us in the past things that he has done that have left her very upset, but this time it would seem that she's done with him. She's tired of dealing with it.
I need to get off of here. I don't want to just cry all morning with you guys, you know?
During this initial live stream, she fantasizes about running away to the US, but she's basically just fantasizing about the food over there. She talks about a sandwich that you can find at Burger King in the US, as well as certain kinds of pizza that you can only get if you cross the border. She's fantasizing about crossing the border for food. That was her first instinct. She does go immediately to food, but she says that she's not going to use it as a coping mechanism, even though she just used it the day before when she went to 4 different drive-thrus. I wonder if the cracks were beginning to form when she decided to go to those 4 different drive-thrus. They had to have, right? This all started because somebody sent Natter a clip of Pete's on his live stream. If you guys didn't know, Pete's actually has his own channel now called Pete's of My Mind, and he mentioned in one of the live streams that he did not like Natter. He continuously calls Natter names like an asshole. Now, I just thought I'd preface that by saying he is. Pete's also spills the beans that Natter was upset when Chantal had to take him to the animal hospital to put down Timbit. Natter's upset because Chantal is living with Pete. He doesn't like the fact that she's living with her ex-boyfriend. Perhaps he wants her all to himself.
He doesn't understand. Like, everybody has a good side, but he's also doesn't. What bothers me the most of anything, like anything he's done to me, is that he denies it, and he has no problem trying to make me look crazy and bad instead of owning his shit.
Foodie Beauty claims that they got into a fight when she had to go to a convenience store and he was following her down the street yelling obscenities. Well, that might have been a little bit exaggerated, but I wouldn't put it past him.
Like, we looked insane. Like, we were in the street and I was like bawling, and I'm like, I'm not coming with you. You're not coming with me. Leave me alone. Like, it was insane. I just keep thinking of like what BB would do. Like, he would never get mad at me for needing alone time. Like, never.
People were looking out their windows at this. Chantal says that they had made a scene. I did go ahead and catch Natter's rebuttal to this, and I have a couple of things. I wrote on my Twitter a bit of a summary on what went down in Natter's live stream. Let me just go ahead and read that for you guys, because I know you don't want to watch it.
I can't wait for this motherfucker to be out of my life, our life. You're not her husband, you realize that? And I'm not taking her from you. Keep her. Because I cannot accept my girlfriend to be with her ex in the same place. Period.
Neither did I. But here is how it goes. You know where I live, P. You are a coward. You came here to buy drugs. I said no. So Natter actually said that Foodie Beauty had come to his place to buy drugs, and he was the one that said no. He was the one that turned her away. He claims that he is not an addict, that he had 2 glasses of wine, and she was the one that finished the bottle. So who looks like the addict here? You are an asshole. You are a coward. You hear me, Pete's. He also called her a bitch because she let her ex talk about her boyfriend. She was just telling me she loved me. You let P talk about me this way. So he talks about how she was just over there telling him that she loved him. Now she's letting Pete talk about him like this. Honestly, she doesn't control what Pete's does, but from an outside perspective, I guess you could imagine if you didn't understand their relationship, I could see why you would be upset that they were living together. But at this point, like, we understand the relationship. There's nothing going on between Chantal and Pete's. So I think that he just has to understand that. Here was one of the biggest shockers to me. He said that Chantal told him that Pete's is not a real man. She said that it feels like living with a woman. Now, this is her best friend of so many years, along with a man that she's only met this year and who has been nothing but to her. And she's telling him that her best friend it's like living with a woman. I mean, I guess I could understand the perspective. Perhaps she's trying to set him at ease that nothing's going on between them, and that's why she said that. But damn, like, that's supposed to be your best friend, and that's how you're talking about him. Natter's big thing, and the thing that he's upset about the most, is the fact that she is living with Pete, and he wants her all to himself, and he thinks that something might be going on there because they are exes. Does he realize the timeline here? I'm not sure. If he realizes that they were a couple many moons ago, like how long ago? 10 years ago, possibly even longer than that, that she's had a relationship between this, that there hasn't been a spark there for who knows how long. Does he realize that or no? Foodie Beauty brings up the fact that she actually had to trick him in order to leave. Now, she's brought this up before, how he has a problem letting her leave. It's a shame that she doesn't really have any other obligations to use as a means to get out of this situation. She talks about how they were going to be looking at log cabins in the woods. Can you imagine being trapped out in the middle of nowhere with him? That would be absolutely one of the biggest mistakes she could ever make. They also both talked about how they picked out a ring, this one being a Disney ring, with Natter saying that he doesn't even like it.
So, it's the Jafar ring.
During Natter's live stream, Foodie Beauty decided to make a live rebuttal by sending him a super chat. Yeah, I don't know what exactly she was thinking by sending this man money, but I guess she just wanted to get her point across, and she said the following: "You lied about me. I haven't done coke since July 7th, and you know it. You never loved me." A lot of people were quick to point out that she has said in the past that her sobriety date is July 8th. I mean, one day, I guess it doesn't really matter. In a situation with two liars, who do you believe? All right, you guys, so I wanted to take a look at the aftermath of the situation. This is a stream entitled CPAP Rescue, where Chantal details her return to Natter's home to rescue her CPAP. Let's take a look.
So I went. He was very cold. Well, me too. And I just packed my shit. I dropped him off on the way at one of his friends.
I can't believe she decided to do a favor for him after all of that. She gave him a ride over to his friends. Perhaps it was just to keep him, from doing something.
Why should I be jealous? Like, oh yeah, you're really going to your friends. You're going to hook up. So he called his friend right on the phone with me to shut me up. And then I just felt like when I was driving home, I just felt like empty. I didn't want to be alone. So I pulled over in a moment of weakness, and I was like, I don't want to be alone. But then I said, I'm just going to go home. And he's busy with his friend anyway, too. But I should have never done that. Now I look weak. And he knows I feel that way.
She really should have just got her stuff and got out. No small talk.
And this other guy that I've been talking to, the one who messaged me, he's all buff now, and he's like, I would accept I'm bigger, that guy. So I've been talking to him, and he's so hot. Oh God. But I just don't care. Like, he wants to hang out Friday, and I just don't care.
All right, you guys, so that's going to be it for today's video. Honestly, there was a lot of drama. This was about 7 or so hours of content that I tried to make down into 10 minutes. So of course, we're going to be missing some things. She's live right now, so she could be back to him and this whole video could be redundant by now. It's our favorite time of the day, and that is of course comment of the day. Today's comment comes in from Annie R, who says, the Amberverse is 100% a safe space, especially after the trauma and chaos of Foodie Beauty's live streams. You're doing the Lord's work. Thank you, Annie, for this comment. I totally agree. You know, just going back and seeing what Amber's doing, I think that Amberlynn is benefiting from Foodie Beauty's chaos. To be honest, I think that people go and they'll watch Amber and it'll just come across as quaint in comparison to what Foodie Beauty's doing. So I totally agree with this. All right, you guys, let me know what you think in the comments down below. I will, of course, catch you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.